A few months ago, I made a video where I react to fairies. Yeah, I know, that's not how you pronounce it. I've got an accent, alright? It's crazy how a lot of the comments on that video were people correcting me on how to say it properly, and not the fact we were literally watching a group of people get together for a picnic while dressed as animals. No, let's not talk about that. You said it wrong. That's the issue here. Now, I didn't know this, but a fairy is just the start of it, because from what I understand, the fairy people don't actually identify as animals. They essentially just play dress up and make a character out of it, but that's just not enough for some people, no. Some just have to go a bit overboard with the animal shite, and that's where Therians come into play. Ethan, what's a Therian? I can hear you all asking me that now, and honestly, I'm not your guy to give you the correct definition for that. But luckily, I found a video called What is a Therian that I'm sure will leave us all with even more questions by the time we finished it. It just makes sense to get an idea of what a Therian actually is before we start giving it shit, you know? So, I don't know, let's see.
Therians are individuals who identify as a particular animal species on a deep level, despite not having the physical characteristics of that animal.
Alright, okay, so if you ever see someone hanging about with a fucking squirrel mask on trying to climb a tree or some shit, and you ask them the question, excuse me, what are you? And they say to you, I'm a Therian, I identify as a squirrel, they're lying to you. Because Therians identify as animals on a deeper level, you get what I'm saying? There's just more of that connection.
They often engage in behaviors associated with their animal identity.
Yeah, I've heard about this. That'll be the type of stuff we're going to be watching after our fucking briefing about Therians. They're going to be playing this video in schools in a few years' time. I bet you watch. It's going to be a part of the full fucking curriculum.
Therians may experience shifts where they feel impulses to behave as their animal self, or recall past lives as specific animals.
Delusion, yeah, it's common. A lot of people have it. Delusion in some cases can actually be quite beneficial, but obviously it can also make people believe they can go back in time as long as they put an animal mask on. Like, it does seem a bit extreme, doesn't it? Come on, what are we on about?
There are different types of Therians.
Of course there is.
Including Polytherians, identifying as multiple species, and Paleotherians, identifying as extinct animals.
There's actually like full fucking civilizations of them out there now. They're gonna end up having their own government soon. There's currently only two parties right now, Polytherians and Paleotherians. Which one do you reckon Starmer would be? I reckon Starmer would be a poly and Trump would be a paleo guy.
Therians are distinct from furries. They view their animal identity as an integral part of themselves, while furries see their animal personas as characters.
Alright, so essentially fairies are unpaid Disneyland workers and Therians are untreated mental patients. Is there something I'm missing, or are we all on the same page? How many Therians are getting mad right now? You shouldn't be, come on, it's all a bit of fun.
Therians also differ from spirit animals, as Therian identities are not separate entities, but rather deeply intertwined with the individual.
Alright, sorry, that's my bad, because I was always wondering if the entities were separated or joined together. I don't give a shit. So what they're saying, this animal identity is joined together with the human identity. There's a name for that, right? Schizophrenia, that's the one where you start hearing voices and shit. But in their case, it's not voices, it's just meows or roars. Right, okay, do we all understand now? Do we get it? Therians identify, fairies don't. So if we're going to put it in football terms, a fairy would be what we call a plastic fan. If you're going to go to the extent to dress up as one, you may as well just go the full way and build that deep spiritual connection with it. And there you go, you've been promoted to a Therian, where you can now time travel and shit. Okay, let's see what happens when people decide to go down the route of becoming a Therian then. What we got? Okay, so they quickly latched onto the TikTok dances, didn't they? That's great, yeah. Because TikTok dances were already so exciting to watch, you know what I mean? Why not stick on a mask of a cat that's off its tits and LSD to add to the already enjoyable experience of watching TikTok dances? We love it, don't we? We really do. Did anyone notice the tail, by the way? She's wearing a tail. I'm not going back to show you, so you're gonna have to rewind the video to watch it, but you'll see a tail.
Excuse me. Hi, sweetheart.
Wow, you're a lot. Must be a Paleotherian, I assume, because whatever she is, it's definitely not still habiting this earth.
I couldn't notice that symbol on your backpack. You're a Therian, aren't you? Oh, no, don't be embarrassed. I actually thought I'd offer you a gift.
I'd just be like, thanks, but you can keep it. She's like a walking gift shop herself. She's wearing so much.
Since it doesn't look like you have one, I thought I'd give you a Therian mask.
Yeah, I don't want it. From the one that I've already seen, I'm good.
Oh, you'd love one? Oh, goody.
I suppose we're getting one regardless.
I have a couple that you can pick from. Is that okay?
Go for it. You're going to anyways. Let's see what we're working with.
Okay. I have this bisexual one that you can use.
Okay, anyone for the bisexual Therian mask?
Here we go. Who wants to give me 100 pounds? Start me over at 100.
100.
I got 5.5. Linda's in at 5.5 to 600 pounds.
700.
$8 at 1,000. $8 at 1,000.
Nay.
1,000 pounds at 1,500.
1,500. Come on.
15. Now give me 16. Come on, do it.
Yes.
$6 to 1,600 is 1,700.
Fuck's sake. I heard that came out as funny as it seemed in my head. I'm curious to know what makes it bisexual though. Like, do you stick it on and all of a sudden just fancy swinging the other way for a little bit? I'm just asking because, well, it makes no fucking sense.
I have this fanged up emo one with green hair with little fangs on it.
At what point is it just not an animal though? What the fuck's that meant to be? I'd shit myself if I saw some type of cat with a green fringe in my back garden pissing up my fence, because that's all cats do. People just buy cats and let them roam about whilst they're pissing shit in everyone's back garden, which they don't do, by the way. Therians don't do that. I was curious about that in my fairy video and I actually got a comment saying they don't shit on all fours. Yeah, anyways, let's see.
I have this winking one with cool hair on it as well. Then I also have this gemmed plaid Therian mask with a feather on it.
Oh god, that's the worst one yet. Why does this one look like it's been froze mid-sneeze? So it's got two giant snot rockets just shooting out of each nostril. Who would want to get a deep spiritual connection with that fucking thing?
And I have this cool wolf one. Do you know which one you're gonna pick?
Do you know what she reminds me of? Has anyone ever seen the film Hook with Robin Williams? Yeah, do you remember Rufia, head of the Lost Boys? She's giving me Rufia vibes. That was weird, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Doing my paw print in the snow. Oh, for fuck's sake. So what's all that about then? Like, this person does know they have what we call hands, therefore making it a handprint, right? Wow, wasn't that cool? Let's watch that again. What do you reckon the cat's actually thinking? Because I think she's got the wrong idea. She's quite obviously trying to make it seem like she's playing with the cat because they're connected as one and all that bollocks. But what I'm seeing is the cat trying to get its head around what the fuck's going on. Like, why is my owner now pretending to be me? Look, the cat's actually trying to get a better look at what it's actually seeing. It's just like, hang about, let me fucking see this. And when the cat realised it got a bit too close, it fucking shat itself and did a runner while she chases after the poor little fucker. But Therians will tell you this is a spiritual connection between her and the cat, right? It is just fucking terrifying, isn't it? Look at that. That's what we should wear if we ever go to war to shit the enemy up. Imagine seeing an army of them coming at you. You'd fucking run, wouldn't you?
谁怕谁？
Oh, what's she about to do? I don't even want to see it, really. I don't. Well, wasn't that just a work of art? Honestly, wow. For a split second, I actually thought I was watching a real rabbit hop along that room. So this is what they call quadrobics, is it? When they start moving like them and shit. All right. She mixed it up a little bit there. You see that? She like stood up and hopped. So that must be one of the new moves. Already out of breath, those kids are tough. Is she on about? What kids? Has she lost her head? Well, you can make your own mind up. Should I attempt at it again with the turtle? You might want to look up how a turtle moves, sweetheart. Because it's not often you take a nice walk along the coastline and see a group of turtles hopping along the fucking shore, is it? So I don't know, you might want to learn a new move for that one. Or dirt, preferably.
My identity does not change my biology, so no, good sir. You cannot legally hunt me. That is still manslaughter.
Wait, what? So are people actually having the discussion whether or not you can hunt Therians? Fucking hell, what's going on? I'm curious on what the purpose would be to hunt a Therian. Because people that hunt, don't they do it to like get food or to put it up on the wall or some shit as like a souvenir? Like no one's gonna walk in your house, see that you've got a human head on the wall and go, oh, when did you catch this one? Did anyone see the guy in the background that noticed what's going on and just went, nope, and immediately just diverted? He was just walking, saw it and went, nah. Reminder that it's okay to be yourself, even in public. There we go. does kind of feel like you're defeating your message though by covering your face. You can't be that confident, can you? Also, you walked on all fours for about 2 seconds around an empty swimming pool. This is proving nothing. If you walked around a council estate like that, you'd have my respect. I need to look at more of this quadrobic stuff because that's the shit that I think's weird to watch. I've kind of adapted to the masks now. The fairy video kind of conditioned me for that. I was ready for the masks. But all this quadrobic shit with the crawling and hopping, yeah, it's going to take a bit more time getting used to watching that. I found a video uploaded by This Morning, which is, believe it or not, a morning talk show in the UK. And they uploaded this video called Meet the Woman Who Walks Like a Dog to Keep Fit. And just the thumbnail alone tells me this is exactly what I'm looking for.
Alexia's here to tell us more. Come on in, Alexia.
No.
Look how graceful she is.
There's grace and elegance to that is just remarkable, Alexia.
It's absolutely incredible. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Why are these two coming across like they're trying really hard not to say what they actually think? Oh my God, look at her. It's remarkable. So much grace and elegance. Like, what we're doing. She's not even got shoes on. She's sat on the sofa where other people have to sit with their dirty feet out. All because she couldn't simply just walk to the sofa.
How did you first even see it?
Yeah.
As an idea?
I mean, I think it literally just changed my life, quadrobics. Like, it was a moment for me to transform myself.
Yeah, but into a dog. Is that for the best or for the worst? The big smile that she's got on her face is looking like it's done wonders, to be fair.
You go about your everyday life. Do you just drop onto all fours and crack on if you're walking down the street? If you're on the street, is that what happens?
It's more when I'm out on an adventure in the outdoors. I would definitely just explore on all fours.
That's an interesting sentence. She said she'll explore on all fours when she's outdoors. Without context, that could mean a lot of different things, and none of them are good.
But also when I'm with friends, and we are sometimes in urban environments as well, we also explore on all fours, like the city environment.
Oh, that's a lot though. Doing it in cities, I feel like that's when it starts to become a public disturbance. Do you not think? Like if you're driving and you see a bitch on a path walking elegantly on all fours, it's a distraction, innit? You'd just crash, wouldn't you? You'd clock it and that's it. Your attention's no longer on the road.
Then what's the reaction from other people?
Yeah.
Because obviously to see a group of friends kind of walking around...
On a zebra crossing as well, what if someone thinks you're taking the piss? Do you ever just like feel the anger inside of the car that had to stop for you when you're at a zebra crossing? You walk across it and you're like, thanks, fully knowing that you've stopped them from being somewhere. So imagine you get stopped by a group of people walking and jumping about on all fours. You'd be teasing that accelerator, wouldn't you?
How do people react?
I mean, it's definitely, you're like, what are they doing, you know? But it's almost like parkour. Parkour is like you're learning how to move in the environment and play with the environment in so many different ways. It's not like you see a rail.
I wonder which one's there. Fucking hell, this is mental, innit?
And what does it do for your body?
I mean, you get super strong.
Core-wise.
The core-wise.
Go to the gym. Surely that's a better alternative than walking like a dog. So there's someone, even a Therian, she just enjoys walking on all fours. Therians have just adopted that as part of the animal culture, it seems.
I remember going to the gym and trying a pull-up and I was dying. I was like, not even 1 centimeter. And after doing quadrobics for like months and months, like I just could do 3 times my weight.
Wow.
And I was like,
and
you do know if you did the same thing, but replace all that time that you spend doing quadrobics, actually working out in the gym properly, you'd get a much better outcome. I'm not convinced, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of get why Therians do it because they're animals, but this woman, I don't get it. Her reason just doesn't make sense to me.
So we're gonna start by touching the floor with one hand and with the right hand on the front, the left here.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do opposite limbs together.
Right, oh yeah.
And your head, look up if you can.
Oh, God.
So this is modern television now, is it? This is what we're paying a TV license for, is it? Watching a person teach another person how to walk on all fours, like it requires any more than common sense.
Left hand and right feet up and down.
Oh, you have to be quite
Up
coordinated.
Yeah, this is not good for me.
and down. And look.
Oh yeah, look up, sorry.
And now you can
Ben, she's making you look like a right knob, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. Just look at what you're doing right now.
try to do it a little bit more fluidly.
You get a bounce in yours as well.
I know, yeah, because that's like you can also jump.
Hey up, she has got a bit of a bounce actually, hasn't she? Let me see that bounce again.
Kind of with your ass if you want.
Is that what you mean?
No, Ben, stop. I'm going to stop watching this now. I can't stand watching people pretending to be interested in something they're clearly not. They don't give a shit. They're just saying what the producers have told them to say.
They know if there's all you hope up. They guard your secrets. No need for asking, they just show up.
How How inspiring. I'm choking up a little bit, actually. Just seeing you overcome them great obstacles just shows me that really anything is possible when you put your mind to it. Nah, each to their own. I'm just having a laugh, and you need to remember that. So before you start getting your fucking paws on the keyboard, getting ready to express how much I disrespected the Therian community, don't bother. It's not that deep. It's really not. If you can't have a laugh at people pretending to be animals, then what can you laugh at?
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh no.
5 beers.
Oh
no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
Surely she's taking the piss with some of that, right? She doesn't actually take a piss outside, sleep in a dog cage, eat dog food, and use fucking puppy pads, does she? I believe the rest of it, but the ones that I just said can't be true. There's no way. The thing is with communities like fairies or Therians, all it takes is one lunatic to go a bit overboard with the animal shit, and that's it. It just overshadows all the other ones. Because the freaks are the ones that go viral, aren't they? My quadrobics form. Well, luckily for you, I won't know the difference between a good form or a shit form. Me judging this is the same as KSI judging on Britain's Got Talent now. Fucking pointless, but go ahead. I kind of want to see what he's going to do. Do you think? I personally think it could have done with a bit more bounce, but what do I know? Who am I to judge? All right, so the bounce is referred to as a trot. Okay. Sorry, my quadrobic vocabulary ain't the best, believe it or not. I tend to keep it old-fashioned when it comes to walking. I only use my legs. Does that make me a boomer now because I use my legs to walk? That was just the exact same as the other two. If you ask me, just a bit faster. That was aggressive. Fucking hell, he really went for it, didn't he? I need to see that again. Yeah, look at him. He really committed to it. He's nearly doing a front flip. Look, you can see his little ginger tail waving about in the air. So by the looks of it, quadrobics is a big thing in the Therian scene. I've just gone through a few of them, but they're all just copyrighted music, so I won't be able to play it. But it's all the same shit, to be fair, just jumping up and down on all fours in slow motion, whilst wearing one of them creepy masks with a tail stuck to their ass. But anyways, I'm going to call it a day there. I think I've covered enough of Therians. I feel like I'm more familiar with it now. You lot will have to let me know in the comments if there's something that I've missed that I should watch. That's the only reason I knew about Therians in the first place. You lot just telling me in the comments. So yeah, do let me know. And to be fair, I've actually got to get going because I've got quadrobic practice in 20 minutes. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Rate my form. Fucking professional.
Mercy, 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 the man, them inna the party, party.